My lovers, brothers and sisters, today we will talk about the messengers of steadfastness: Noah, Abraham, Moses, Jesus, and Muhammad. Throughout history, prophets and messengers have been divinely appointed to guide humanity towards righteousness and truth. Among these figures, a distinguished group stands out for their unwavering commitment and extraordinary resilience in the face of immense challenges. These are the messengers of steadfastness, revered in Islam as Nuh, Noah, Abraham, Musa, Moses, Isa, Jesus, and Muhammad, peace be upon them all. Their lives embody profound virtue, and their missions were fraught with trials, yet they persevered in delivering their messages, leaving an enduring legacy that continues to shape the world. Noah, the first of these esteemed messengers, faced the daunting task of calling his people to monotheism in a society deeply entrenched in idolatry and corruption. For centuries, he implored them to abandon their false gods and turn to the one true God. Despite his tireless efforts and patient exhortations, only a few heeded his call. The overwhelming majority rejected his message, mocked him, and persecuted him. The Quran recounts Noah's lament: "My Lord, indeed I invited my people night and day, but my invitation increased them not except in flight." Quran 71, verse 5 to 6. Ultimately, God commanded Noah to build an ark and save those who believed, while the disbelievers were engulfed in a devastating flood, a testament to the consequences of rejecting divine guidance. Abraham, a towering figure in Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, exemplified unwavering faith and obedience to God. He challenged the idolatrous practices of his community, leading to persecution and exile. His supreme test came when God commanded him to sacrifice his beloved son Ishmael. Abraham's willingness to submit to God's will, even in the face of unimaginable grief, demonstrated the depth of his devotion. God, seeing his sincerity, spared Ishmael and provided a ram as a substitute. Abraham's unwavering commitment to monotheism and his willingness to sacrifice for God's sake have made him a symbol of faith and righteousness for billions of people. The prophet Moses, a prophet of immense stature in Jewish and Islamic traditions, was chosen by God to liberate the Israelites from slavery in Egypt. He confronted Pharaoh, the most powerful ruler of his time, and demanded the freedom of his people. Pharaoh, hardened by arrogance and disbelief, refused to heed Moses' warnings, leading to a series of devastating plagues that afflicted Egypt. Despite witnessing these miraculous signs, Pharaoh remained obstinate until he and his army were drowned in the Red Sea as they pursued the fleeing Israelites. Moses then led his people through the wilderness, receiving the 10 Commandments on Mount Sinai, a foundational code of law and morality that continues to influence legal and ethical systems worldwide. Moses' life was marked by profound challenges, but his unwavering faith in God and his commitment to liberating his people cemented his place as one of the greatest prophets in history. The prophet Isa, revered by Christians as the Son of God and by Muslims as a prophet of God, preached a message of love, compassion, and forgiveness. He performed miracles, healing the sick and raising the dead, demonstrating the power of God. However, his teachings challenged the established religious authorities, who saw him as a threat to their power and influence. Despite facing immense suffering and persecution, Jesus remained steadfast in his mission. His message of love and redemption continues to inspire millions around the world. The Prophet Muhammad, the final prophet in Islam, was chosen by God to deliver the final and complete message of Islam to humanity. He faced immense opposition from the polytheistic society of Mecca, who persecuted him and his followers. They ridiculed his message, boycotted his community, and even plotted to assassinate him. Despite these challenges, Muhammad remained steadfast in his mission, patiently conveying God's message and demonstrating the highest moral character. He eventually migrated to Medina, where he established a community based on justice, equality, and faith in God. After years of struggle, he returned to Mecca triumphantly, forgiving his former persecutors and establishing Islam as the dominant religion in Arabia.